One of the common misconceptions that potential clients have is that we can't do anything for them if they are already under contract with their waste hauler. It's a big misconception. I want to talk to you a little bit about that today. Almost all of our clients, whether they have one location or multiple locations, are under contract with their waste vendor or their waste hauler. That does not limit our ability in any way, shape, or form to reduce their cost and to provide the performance that we typically find for a client. So the question is, obviously, we have an agreement in place with our waste haulers. How can you possibly help us? And so there's two really important things to remember. First, we always work within the constraints of the agreement you already have in place. There's not something that we can do to make your agreement magically go away. We're going to work within the terms of the agreement you already have in place with your hauler. Second important thing to remember is that we very rarely make vendor changes. This is important to note because you've already established a relationship, you probably have rapport with that vendor, we probably already have rapport with that vendor. To find the savings that we typically find, again, typically in that 20 to 30% range, we almost always can do that with your current vendor. In very rare cases, we will make a recommendation to switch your vendor out. The only time that we would recommend you change from your current vendor to a new vendor is usually under two scenarios. One, the price difference between what your current vendor is charging and what a new vendor is charging is vastly different, so there would be a huge amount of savings. And the second scenario would be if there's a service issue with your current vendor, that there's reasons there, they're providing bad service, or you just really want to change the vendor. So again, to be clear, don't let the fact that you have a contract with your waste vendor, whether it be at one of your sites or all of your sites, prohibit you from thinking that you can work for us or that we can possibly do something for you. Almost all of our clients have contracts. We work within the constraints of those agreements to produce the results that we produce.